Hold on, look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Did you even know you could do this? Did you know pictures were able to be taken from inside the Trypticon's clear green covering? Look at how this sets up. This is what I was telling y'all about having like battle masters and the little siege, like the cars that came in siege and like during the whole Titans Return run. There's no doubt in my mind, Trypticon is undoubtedly the most fun toy set, play set, four changer. Hear me out. Four changer Titan class toy that we have ever gotten. I know, and that's my opinion, but I'm just saying, look at Prime up there with Shadow Striker. Look at my other Primes, and yes, these are actually the 13 Primes Headmaster edition that came out during the Titans Return Siege and Combiner Wars line. With everybody talking about Combiner Wars and the new Superior and blah, 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 I decided to just take it back to what they did perfectly. And I'll tell you what they did perfectly, this toy right here. Look at this shot with the stickers and all the posts for everybody to fit on. Deluxes can fit on it. Headmasters can be just pushed ever so gently down onto the little pegs surrounding this entire base. I mean, I didn't put everybody on there. I was going to have a full-fledged battle scene, but y'all will get that in the stop motion later. But for right now, let's just enjoy this great. And I had the original. I still do. In here, it's nowhere near the size of this, but when you put them side by side, they look absolutely amazing together. I think that this is one of the greatest Titans Return toys that they ever created. And just the fact that, one, did y'all know that he could eat people? That's right. Watch this. Put the headmaster in, close the mouth. Wait for it. Let him shake it around. Let y'all get a good shot of him. See him in there? See him? Tip it back. Gone. Now, you can put up to, I think my wife and I did it. We put 18 headmasters inside of Trypticon. And you could just load them up. Just load them up. Let them chew them. Yeah. And then, when you pop the head. And now, that's something the old one didn't do. The old one did walk. It did have motorized parts. It did have motorized accessories. But check this out. When you want your toys back, they fall out of the belly. What? That's a gimmick. That's what you call a gimmick. When you can eat other robots and they come out the belly of the dinosaur mode, this thing is amazing. Now, back to what I was saying earlier, because I know y'all are going, how this man said 4 modes. Yes, you have this supersized, stretched out base mode. Now, before they made the Nemesis, and this is on the box for this toy, the ship mode that this becomes is called the Nemesis. And I guess they were referring to War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, when Trypticon became the ship. But man, this toy, this is over I want to say 9 years old. I want to say this toy is not, and it's held up perfectly. I didn't ever have a problem with the hip. I never had mine pop out. I never had to take the leg off and fix the ratchet or whatever that issue was. God loves me when I buy my toys. I've yet to still have toys yellowing or things of that nature. But with this guy, you can flip down that ramp, you can hold the head back, and then you've got a whole nother tunnel on the inside. There's a little walkway right there. You can see it. There's a little walkway on the far right that goes all the way through to the other side. Your little headmasters can go in between. Looking at this thing when you set it up all the way back, it's just an amazing toy. And you can add to it. I'm not talking about a DNA kit, which I got a video about that tomorrow, but not for this. It's for Transformers 1. But that's a whole other video. You go outside, get you some rocks from your yard or your apartment, wherever you live. Go to Dollar General, get you a little, the flower stuff. And that's what you take that, stick it around there, put some rocks behind it, and you've got one of the most greatest, beautiful landscapes for a playset ever created. Now, understand we did have to wait a few years for Siege Brunt to come out, but look at that clear walkway. Look at the detailing in this toy. Trypticon is definitely the greatest toy ever. Now, here's where y'all realize that I have ADHD. I still never told you what the 4th mode was. So you got the dinosaur, you got the battle station ship, You've got the Ultimate Super City, and then, which I did not know until I wikied this last night, there is an additional mode where you spin him completely around. You reverse the legs, and his tail becomes the face. It's called Monster Mode. I'm gonna show a picture of it at the end of this video. But yeah, I had such a fun time playing with this. I remember when I got it. I remember opening the box. I remember begging my wife for it for Christmas and telling her how much I love Trypticon and how much he was my favorite city. And then I showed her the old one from '86, which, by the way, side note, is selling for upwards of $5,000 on eBay. Complete. It ain't that serious, you know what I mean? And plus, I'm gonna keep mine. If anything, I don't plan on passing these on except to like my great grandkids of like my 4-year-old. You know what I mean? But anyway, look at this. Look at Prima and Shadow Striker with their door open, just waiting on him to get in so they can cruise down the ramp, go kill some Autobots. This toy was so much fun. I made this video. Well, I was making this video last night when I was setting all this up. And I had one of those moments where I was just like, you know what? Tonight is for me. I love y'all, and I appreciate all of y'all that watch my channel. But I just sat in here and played with my toys to myself last night. Like once I set all this up. Prime Prime next to Shadow Striker with the door open does look incredible. By the way, side note. And her purple just goes greatly with the purple on here. I've got little Headmaster Megatron is somewhere in here. Oh, he's in there dead. If you look inside the doorway and look at the lighting, the whole ramp of the front lifts up and lifts down, like goes down. You can put cars in there. Well, little, Battlemaster cars in there. I've got my 2 little Decepticon cars. I can't think of their names at the moment. But check this shot out. Look at that. Look how the light hits over top that green. And there's plenty of room and playability inside of here. This is what Titans need to bring back. Like with Star Convoy. Star Convoy should be a playable, play set along with an awesome toy. But nothing, in my eyes and in my opinion, nothing will ever be Trypticon. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime.